No, hold on. I gotta grab my machete because I gotta
Hey,
walk
Debbie.
through this.
Don't bring no goddamn machete.
If you do, it's a lot of.
We gonna knock all
No,
that.
it's we gonna come on. Look, all of us.
They're legal.
Oh,
It's all through that thing. But it's not. You can't.
It's a shed back there.
Yeah, we can't. You gotta walk all the way through it.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So, we going through this area where the shed is that she was talking about.
The water leaking back here.
Okay, so there's water.
It's water leaking. It's a lot of
There's water leaking back here.
street.
Where's the shed? Yeah, we're going to the street and see if I can see it from that side. Okay, there's definitely water back here.
The water running.
The water is running.
The water running back here.
What?
You got your machete? Come on, I'm with you.
Yeah, still check that. Yeah, please, still check that.
Where you going? We're going this way, bro. We're going this way.
Yeah, come on.
So we see the water. We're trying to find the shed. You sure there's a lot of garbage bags in this cup. Damn it.
Shake the trees, Tracy.
Thank you. Just walk down the street.
Exactly, Talina.
What? You got some?
We in the building.
You fucked up the show.
I done fucked up my shoes.
This is wild, man.
This. Okay. Water. Shit. But this is the one that
Welcome, Kawana.
I looked at.
Thank you for dropping the fire. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay. She said an iron gate.
That's open gate.
Okay.
I didn't notice.
Here's the gate.
Hold
Ooh.
on, y'all. Hold it. I didn't know all this came from Tammy. I had no idea. Well, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know all this stuff came from Tammy. What y'all thinking? Thank y'all for dropping the fire. And if y'all want to drop the fire and horns, join membership. Drop the, special emojis. And you get special privileges for being a member too. You stand out in a chat for one. And it shows me how much you really support me. So if you do think that my content is great, join membership, because I want to get enough members so we can start having members only live streams. But I got to get enough members before I can do that. And that's why I haven't done anything quite yet with the members. Is Cold Peace in here? I see somebody type their name. Shake the trees, Tracy. Shout out to Cold Peace. Welcome in. She says she's showing some love. Thank you so much, Cold Peace, for what you do. I really appreciate your content. You do a good job of sticking to the details and showing us things that most people miss. Shout out to you. Y'all check her out. Please drop her link. One of the moderators, please drop Kopi's link. We were playing her video yesterday. She had the Tammy video. And it was another. She got stuff that I had not seen, y'all. It's helping me.
Somebody,
it's helping me connect dots.
Please tag Tammy. Like now, please. Why they got the water just running like that?
What's
I think
up
it's a
with
pump
that?
that's coming out of the basement.
So
can somebody please tag Tammy, please?
Oh my God! What the heck? There goes a barrel. I mean, it don't. It kind of look like a barrel to me, and not a garbage can. But that just made me think about that.
You can looking at it, you see that this shit. But speak to Tammy.
I'm trying to get her.
Why would water be running back there? Who's paying for that water?
We got gloves.
Listen out here, kids.
Black bars on autumn.
Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. That's what I said. Don't be alarmed.
See that, Roxy? The gate.
Yeah, the iron fence. What street is this?
Stump.
Yeah, what street is this?
I don't know.
That's what we want to know. Shoot,
What street is this? Oh, Wisconsin. I'm looking for my cousin that's missing. She a 13-year-old girl.
Did she just say Wisconsin? Is it a Wisconsin street over there on the west side, Chocolate? She said it, and then she she just said it really quick.
And somebody told me that she might be in this area. So I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just looking for my cousin.
Oh, man. People making it a big deal, too. Like, so then they could use that. Oh, you're scaring the neighbors. We don't need you guys to do any searches. She dead. You don't need to look for her. Like, that's really starting to look more shady. The more that I'm thinking about everything, the more that I'm seeing this kind of stuff. The whole don't look for her thing is sounding real shady to me. Especially after going over to the traffic end and you got the dang on bobtails out there. That's what it looked like. Trailers or whatever that goes onto a cab of a semi truck. And then that highway right there. And then the fact that motel is so shady. Somebody mentioned, they could have underground tunnels of that thing. Because one thing that I notice about every last place, the car wash, the business they work at, the motel across the street, and that apartment building, one thing they all got in common, and the cleaners that that Jarvis told JoJo that she would be working in back in 2004. They're all on the corner. Is that a coincidence? They're all sitting on the corner. So that would make it easy for a prostitute to chill right there on the corner and run into the building for a room or whatnot. I mean that stuck out to me. I guess a PIMP would want a corner location, so he makes sure that he buys them all. I don't know. That's crazy, but it connects. Miss V, yes, what you said. So was that Wisconsin street that she said? Childish? No, it's not. I never thought of that, Miss V. JoJo, don't that make sense? It all when I looked at that location, I was like, they're all on the corner. Okay, let's keep going. Welcome in, JoJo. And welcome in, everybody.
ZIYAH Harris. Thank you very much. Is it open?
Hey, Candy.
Okay, thank you.
I think the front door is open, but if it's locked, then try the side door.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you, TT.
Huh? No, she's not. She's slim.
It sure is, Debbie. Way too many. Way too many.
Okay, this is being really good.
A breeding ground for crime, and they know it too.
A glass door with steps? No, it ain't no. Oh yeah, the front door. The front door was a glass door. Somebody right down here? Okay. Y'all got it. Oh, y'all already in there.
Virtuous Vanjie, welcome in.
Open that for me. I forgot my
No, they didn't find her.
This is Christmas tree.
Welcome,
Yeah, it felt
Simply
like a Christmas tree.
and Michelle.
Ooh, I'm gonna take that one out.
It's a Christmas tree.
Thank you for the fire and horn.
Well, let me out of the
Okay.
door.
Girl, that's not how it's a Christmas tree.
Okay,
Dad
thank
is
you.
home.
Help us get to 1,000 thumbs up, y'all. Did somebody get hurt?
I'm looking for my cousin of ZIYAH Harris. Somebody got to pull up a picture because I'm.
So we can be on the lookout for it with you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
How long she been missing?
Since January 9th, she's been missing for 7 months.
Okay.
Oh,
And we had got
7
a
months
tip that she might be
later?
over here in this area.
Oh.
So we've been on Indiana and
7
You
months.
guys suspected she was kidnapped or she just...
Did y'all know this was 7 months later? I had no idea because obviously this is my first time listening to it all. Shout out to Baloo's. Welcome in. I didn't know the time frame of this. They all look lazy. Welcome in, OG Jamel. What indicates that they are lazy? Is it the flip-flops and the toes out? Because, I mean, and when you search an abandoned building, you might want to have on some boots. Man, like, but shout out to them for their efforts. Did you hear the child ask if she was fat? Child may have seen the Aunt Shannon. I didn't hear it. I missed it. Okay, let me. That's crazy. Let me hit play.
So run away, like, what are you guys thinking?
at this point we suspected foul play.
Okay. Can I touch your phone? Okay. No, I have not seen her. But I will. Is this on Facebook somewhere or?
It's everywhere.
It's
You
everywhere.
can just type
Okay.
in her name and she will pop up.
Okay, we'll be on the lookout. Did you guys go upstairs and downstairs? Like, we okay
I
with
believe
you guys?
they did. Y'all went upstairs, downstairs?
Don't feel bad. Look at mine. Okay.
Yeah.
She said the window and the door. Okay, so this is the glass door and these steps. So ask her, can y'all ask her,
14831.
is this the glass door and the steps?
Back up, Roxy.
Oh, and
the little step.
the little step right here, that's a step, and this is a step. ZIYAH? ZIYAH? ZIYAH?
14831, is that what I said?
Oh, that was a little girl
Does that
outside.
match an area code?
See, it's things like that. I was screaming ZIYAH name. She talking about, huh? That's a little girl outside.
Mm-mm.
ZIYAH.
Roxy and the family continued on the search, but it wasn't no luck on finding anything. She went live the next day to talk about everything that went on yesterday at the search.
And this is very
Recap of
interesting right here.
yesterday. You know the psychic, if a median told me to go on Indiana. So I went on Indiana. she was telling me, you know, I was showing her the area. She kept saying that she wanted me to look for this shed, this white shed. And somehow, some way, somebody called the police, and the police showed up. So as I was doing that, as I was trying to talk to Tammy, I'm getting questioned by the police, asking me for my ID and all kind of things. So yesterday when I was on the live, the reason why I kept muting it wasn't to not let y'all hear, but that like the police were asking me my personal information. So obviously I can't put that out. You know, so that's why I had to mute it, or certain things, you know, that just wasn't supposed to be, you know, out when it, as far as me or whatever. So that's why I kept, you know, muting it if it has something to do with me and my personal information. When the police came out there, it's like I appreciated her effort, but at the same time, I feel like she was almost trying to make me seem like I was like crazy. I felt like when I don't know if it was me or someone else who had said, you know, we were working with a psychic or what have you, and she was like, a psychic, and is she here, and is it, and you know, that's when I kind of broke down, you know, and I was trying to explain to her, like, I understand to you, you know, that it might sound crazy, but you need to understand, you know, from my point of view, someone who has been looking for her for you know, 7 months, and I've been coming up empty-handed every single time, and right now at this moment, this is the only hope.
Did she just say she been looking for her for 7 months? I'm just trying to, I don't know what month this was. So that's kind of, I don't know. Let me just let it keep playing.
Hope that I have to hold on to. So we're not trying to interfere with anything. I didn't even know, you know, it seems like when the supervisor came out there that we had to be in the right area. That's just what I feel. I don't know if we were or if we weren't, but when the supervisor came out there, it was just certain things that she was just that she was saying, you know, just taking a step back and thinking about certain words that she used and certain words that she said. I feel like ever since I started my journey for ZIYAH in February, I feel like I've been very close.
Oh, February.
From, you know, when I was over there on 3 Mile in Cornwall and not 3 Mile in Cornwall, looking over there on Bedford and stuff. So part of me, as much as I don't want to come to, certain actions are making me feel like she's not alive. Certain things that people are doing, certain words that the police are using, and the articles that have been put out is making me think that she's not. And I'm not saying that she's not, but it's making me think that she's not. And then considering the fact that yesterday, this supervisor, she said that she was with missing persons. But as I'm looking at her badge doesn't say anything about missing persons. Her badge clearly says homicide. Her badge clearly says homicide. So what does homicide mean? Like,
triggers.
So I got real emotional in that moment, you know. So I had this real I had this real bad feeling yesterday that something was like happening. It's like I almost feel like every time we close, she's moving.
That's crazy.
And then or
that's crazy to me. Every time they get close, she feel like they moving her. I never knew that they were saying this stuff in the beginning. Now, JoJo, what did you tell me the zip code was? Because for whatever reason, I don't find. Oh, I bet you was in that dang on notebook. That I don't have in front of me. What was the zip code that you had gave me? Wait, let me hit play.
When we're close, I get told to stop. When I first got here in February, March, I was looking over there on Bedford and what is that street? Bedford and 3 Mile in like Corville area. Not I can't really say Corville, but like 3 Mile and Bedford. And I was we were finding certain things. And I was told to stop.
Okay, 4-8.
Okay. Then tried to find another outlet to keep her in the media, in the media, to make her name go as far as possible as I can. And I was in front of the courthouse, on Thursdays and things like that. And I was told to stop that. So I feel like it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like, I almost feel like I don't know if I need to, man. And then yesterday, stop. So it's like.
So when they flashed that address, I thought that I seen 14831. I think that that's what I seen, and then I was like, wait a minute, that is very close to the zip code that JoJo gave me. I might go back. I don't know. Did y'all pay attention to that address when I pointed out that I was looking at it? I will have to go back. Unless somebody can go back and look at that address and let me know if that address is 14831.
Like, I don't. Anywho, so as I was over there, what have you, I started knocking on the neighbors' doors. Right? I started knocking on the neighbors' doors. One lady said that she heard somebody scream out, "Help me," and that was at 5:00. That same day we had went over there, but it wasn't until like 8:30 at night. So I'm like, you heard somebody say, "Please help me" at 5:00. And I was like, well, did it sound serious? Did it sound like people was just playing? Like kids were just playing, or what have you. And then she was like, no, like it did sound serious. When I tell y'all, I don't condone violence, okay? Let me say that. I don't condone violence. But when that lady said that,
welcome in, top 4.
I ain't even gonna say it. I think y'all know. I think
hey,
y'all
Auntie
know.
Mo.
Like, what you mean? What you mean you heard it and you didn't bother to call the police and you didn't think that it was serious? Huh? It's like, this what I don't understand, right? This what I don't understand. All of these people that's in these neighborhoods, right, is saying that they heard this and they heard that, like the girl on Corville. Yeah, Naziah's in the house and
I got trolls.
I called her name twice and she answered. I called the police and I'm like, so why you ain't go over there? Why you ain't go check it out? Why you ain't go follow the voice? If she answered you once, but not twice. But then on top of that, it's like, you don't even know Naziah and what Naziah's voice sound like. So y'all just once again slapping my cousin's name on something, talking about, oh, it's her. And that's like the irritating part, because you have people like me that's following every little lead. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why I was just trying to like hurry up and wrap the conversation up with the lady that said that she heard something. And then, I went across the street to the other lady. Then she didn't really have much information or what have you. But then the big bombshell. So when people in the community or what have you was searching around or whatever. I guess someone was like leaning on the car or something like that. And then this guy from the that was on the neighborhood was yelling like, hey, get off the car, get off the car. I didn't know they was on the car, so I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm turning like, dang, like what's going on? Because I was still, knocking on people's doors, just trying to talk to people and seeing if they seen anything or what have you. I just heard yelling. So eventually, I made my way down, or what have you, to him. And, I introduced myself, or what have you. And he had told me earlier, that those were, his cars. So I was like, oh, okay. He told me, he had been on the block for, like years. Basically, he grew up on the block or what have you. His parents was on the block. And then I guess it's, they passed down houses generation to generation. Which is nice. You're in the same neighborhood and things like that. And he owns like, I think 3 or 4 other properties on that street. So as I introduced myself to him and I asked him what his name was, and he said his name was Fred. No, he said his name was Freddie. Y'all see my face? Y'all see my face?
Now that name is a name that Tammy had given her. Let me let y'all see her face since she mentioning it. Top Flight said, hold on, let me see. MTGV, why did they say when CPS was called, it was basically okay because Florentina was there? I don't think I heard that. Well, I know I didn't hear that. I remember them saying that they did an interview with Jarvis. The news saying that they did an interview with Jarvis, and he said that he didn't do anything to anybody. I remember that being said. So it seemed like, I don't know why they would take this man's word for it anyway. But so I'm not sure. What else about that Top Flight? That's weird. So we had to carry somebody out to the block party. We got energy on high in here. And that's what we own. High energy. No troll energy. Okay, I thought I was the only one that caught it because in the beginning, when she was talking to those people not showing their face, she told them they can't be around. Why they can't be around. Now, the people that was talking with the distorted voices and they backs turned, that was Kiwana and Jernell. And maybe they was talking about they can't be around the kids because Annette and them ain't messing with them no more after they reported that back in 2022. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. But that's the only thing I could remember about that. And then, but yeah, clearly they didn't want to be, they didn't want to be seen or identified and stuff. Let me let her finish talking. Oh, that's right. I was going to uncover her face and she's saying, look at her face. Oh, Nettie oil behind the chains.
He said his name was Freddie. What Tammy has said. She said Freddie, something like that. And I am not, let me make it very clear. I am not insinuating.
But Tammy said the name. And then what's clicking to me is that Dre said that Jarvis has other family members that live on the block. But that's right. This is not Annette Street. So that's not relevant. But I was going to say that Jarvis have family members and friends, people he know that live on the next block. And people be watching the block and watching the house and all that kind of stuff. We found out through ZIYAH's text messages and stuff.
Or alleging that that this man named Freddie is responsible or has anything to do with ZIYAH. I'm not saying that at all. It just was a coincidence that his name was Freddie, and with me working with Tammy, it kind of raised some hairs on the back of your neck, if you will. So obviously with him telling me that, I did look for the scar. But the side that I was the side I was on his left side, and I didn't see any scars, because as soon as I heard the name, I was like,
wait a dang on minute. That's another connection that she looking for a scar on the arm. Shout out to Cold Piece. Like, I mean, we was talking about that, but it was a whole different scenario, but that stuck out. Now, who's she talking about? Because that's why I gotta pay attention. Is she talking about the Freddy guy with the scar? Because I'm talking about Jarvis, but let's see.
And I didn't see any scars, because as soon as I heard the name, I was like, obviously with him telling me that, I did look for
who told her about a scar?
It just was a coincidence that his Freddie is responsible or has anything to do with ZIYAH. I'm not saying that at all. It just was a coincidence that his name was Freddie, and with me working with Tammy, it kind of raised some hairs on the back of your neck, if you will. So obviously with him telling me that, I did look for the scar. But the side that I was the side I was on his left side, and I didn't see any scars, because as soon as I heard the name, I was like, so immediately, my antennas, went up again, not insinuating that this man has anything to do with.
So did anybody see a reading where Tammy was talking about a guy named Freddie? Because with a scar, but that scar resonate with somebody else for me, just because of the conversation. Those the bitter or her stomach, is those her bitter? Unfortunately, no one said anything. See something, say something. Exactly. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Yes, please smack that thumbs up, y'all. What we looking like? How many thumbs up we got? Like, this like pulling teeth. My sleuth mods feel like it's pulling teeth when they gotta ask everybody to hit the goddamn thumbs up when it's some good content that you're listening to. We only got 102 thumbs up. Can we please get 131 thumbs up, unless we got 31, unless we got about 29 haters in the building? Look in the mirror and ask yourself, why haven't I hit the thumbs up yet? And I'm sitting here watching the whole thing, enjoying it. Am I a hater? Or did I just forget? So we should already be at it. Double tap the screen and hit the 3 dots upper right to get to the free thumbs up button. We gonna keep going.
ZIYAH, it just so happened that his name is Freddie.
Jeez.
And Fred.
It's crazy.
So I was like, okay,
and TV.
And he seemed nice at first when I was speaking with him, and I told him, who I was, and that I was looking for my cousin and how long she had been missing, how old she was, and we just got, a tip that she might be somewhere, in this area, and we just wanted to check it out. That house, he owns the houses that's on the side of the land bank house, which is the house that
See, that's crazy. Now I'm gonna have to take it back a little bit and pay attention. But you're right, Debbie, and I've been saying that like nothing is always exactly the same. But for her to say the name Freddie and she ran across a Freddie like that could mean something. And then they talking about the scar. That means something to me. So we got 133 thumbs, 133 people watching, but only 103 thumbs up. Oh, I see 112 on my end. I see 112. Thank y'all. Thank you for the 113 thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. I know some people forget. You know, it don't cost you a dime. You know, so thank you. Sheesh.
Tammy showed me, with the two big triangles at the top with the little balcony or what have you. So he owns the houses on the side. So I'm looking like, well, if he owned the houses on the side, then why is his cars, in the driveway? So, I went back up to him or whatever a second time and asked him, did he mind opening the cars for me, for my own peace of mind.
Wait a minute now. I think she was talking about a scar on one of his arms. So hold on. If Rain of Fire, hold on. Oh, Rain of Fire says something about that. Say it's a tattoo on the left arm. Oh, that's right. That's freaking right. She did say it was a She did mention that, and I was talking about something else. So that is a connection. Rain of Fire say it's a tattoo on the left arm. 365. Roxy on phone with Tammy when Fred names say. Tammy say ZIYAH keep say Fred when she do reading. Really? For Kiwana and Janelle. What? Oh, I didn't hear the name Fred. I watched that. No Scar said. Yes, but I know about a scar. So that scar, and then that number, the arm, that's connecting. Wow.
And he declined.
Why?
He declined to let me see, to open both of the cars.
Hey,
I felt like that was off.
Welcome in.
Because he was saying, do whatever it is that y'all need to do, not be
chocolate
willing to help in that aspect. Then I had to leave because I had to go do the interview with Fox 2. And then I guess there was still people there, or it was people, in the community that wanted to help, and they had beat me there back to Indiana. I had to go run to the east side and then come back to Indiana on the west side. That was like 30 minutes. So the people that was over there on Indiana, my phone is blowing up. And I'm like,
people on Indiana,
what's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to let my phone charge and stuff like that because it's been dying, overheating or whatever. So I was trying to get some juice and my phone is going off. And I'm like, what is going on? So finally I take a call from somebody and they were saying like, oh, he just moved the car out the driveway and he just hurried up and took off.
What's up with that weird behavior?
And I'm like, what? That's weird. That's weird. Then when I come back, right? When I come back over there, the car that was in the driveway of the land bank house was moved. It was moved. It was moved on the street, but it was moved.